7:43, welcome back. A New Orleans native is spreading the word of financial freedom across the U.S., across the world. Blonka Mack's Financial Literacy World Tour has made stops all over the country, also the U.S. Virgin Islands. Her next stop is on the West Bank at John Ehret High School, where she will talk to local students about the keys to financial success. Blonka is here today to tell us all about her mission. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And congratulations, too, on the growth of the program. You said you started it in 2009?
Yes, so the birth of the tour actually started here, and it feels amazing to be home. And this is something that our city can celebrate because we're known for many reasons, and to be known for the birth of a world tour is really commendable.
Especially one that encouraged us all to make sound financial decisions. From there it grew. Tell me, how'd you get the idea to do the program?
So just after going to public and private schools, just seeing the disadvantage, and coming from a Navy background myself personally, my mom, we traveled the world very young. I was learning physics in 4th grade in Virginia, so I just knew that the educational system was very advanced in other states, and when we came back here, I was learning physics in like 11th grade. So I just wanted to push it forward, advance the scholars, and start teaching them the building blocks so they can live a more financially free life set, because the state wasn't making a requirement to make scholars take at least one financial literacy course to graduate. So we're kind of like in a pioneer era of it, and was studying it early on in 2009.
And the effects of that are significant. For instance, generational wealth, that's something that you teach significantly.
Yes, it's very important. We don't talk, especially culturally, we don't talk enough about credit. We don't talk enough about legacies and what is a legacy. And having alternatives, 9-to-5s in entrepreneurship, it's good to just add more in your toolkit. And when we open these dialogues for healthy conversation, this tour birthed so many different interesting conversations and perspectives. And there are so many nuances that we teach from the 444 album that gets it very innovative for scholars to learn, because we are a music-based organization.
Yeah, and that is the hook, Jay-Z's 444 album, which among other things does push for financial literacy. You say that that acts as a bit of a connector for the students.
Yes, it definitely does, because we're a music-based organization, and a lot of millennials, they're in tune with social media. They want things fast, they want success fast. So you have to make it very refreshing and have your approach very keen for them to connect and trust you and trust the process. So we have this really fun exercise called the Great Debate, and we open up the floor for our young scholars to determine the music that they listen to, if it's substance or vibe. And without a doubt, I know that this tour has brought about change. It's the mecca of something innovative. The time is now for us to just get on financial literacy. Other states are doing it. We want to make New Orleans a centerpiece. This is the birth of it. And it's fun just dissecting lyrics. So we get to decode the 444 album. And, financial freedom is our only hope. And we all screwed because we never had the tools. And we say, well, what are the tools? Credit. Why don't we know about credit? How do we leverage our credit? Compound interest, credit cards. These scholars are getting these things before they exit high school. And then if they're missing a mark state-wise, they're going into their freshman year not exposed to money management. That's absurd, because what kind of diploma is that? And
then it snowballs down the line in terms of other issues that you run into potentially.
Yes, and it's a domino effect into your legacy, into why you didn't get the information sooner from our ancestors.
Been working hard to keep the tour going, also in spite of your own personal health.
Yes. So there was moments where we didn't feel like the tour was going to continue, because I was really struggling, and still struggling to this day, with chronic migraines. So I want to bring a lot of awareness to chronic migraines. It's very debilitating. And if you have a stressful, heavy workload like I do, a person that oversees a lot, my hand is in a lot, and I'm the face for a lot of things, it just can be very challenging. But by the grace of God, we still was able to achieve this tour that started off as a thought, a passion, out of Treme, New Orleans, where I'm born and raised, and now it's worldwide, and it's just a blessing.
That's fantastic. We've got the book here too, and if folks are interested in getting a copy, where can they go?
So in order to push the initiative to bridge the wealth and opportunity gap, we made sure that we have discounted these books for a back-to-school special.
Oh, wow.
This is a college readiness book. It's in a few colleges, including Delgado. You guys can go and check out the book at no expense to you in the library and many other places, but you can visit blonkamovement.com to actually purchase this. It's normally $750 because it is a college readiness book, but today you can get it for $22 to make it affordable for everyone.
Okay, Blonka Movement started in New Orleans. It's all over the country now. You think it would get this big?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. She's like, yes, I manifested it. That's
yes,
what I wanted.
I manifested it because I wanted a type that just don't quit. And I feel like if you keep whacking at the tree, that it eventually grow into something beautiful.
All right.
And I watched it from a mustard seed, and now we're here to the 444 Legacy and Tour.
Well, with the faith of a mustard seed, thank you so much for being here this morning. And with the support of Rock Nation, the Blonka movement is traveling to 10 cities across the country. You can follow the journey, the Blonka movement, on Instagram. Also, go to their website. You can check out where to get a copy of this book. Again, they're on sale right now, something that you'll want to read and learn a couple things or two from it. All right, 7:40.